All right, guys, welcome back. We're on another episode of MLB's Road to the Show. So, we get to go up against the Texas Rangers today. We've got Jacob DeGrom, going against Luis Sereno. I messed that up. Let's just hit play game, man. We're 13-10 to their 9-12. They got Corey Seager, but we got a team too. Comeback season for the Reds right now.
Here comes Corey Seager.
We just talked about Corey Seager too, man.
And there's a hit.
That's okay. That wasn't that bad, actually.
All set for the start of the inning. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Carter. Severino back to work.
And take that ball.
1-0.
Let's see what we got. What are you going to pitch to me? A shitty
Chopper
pitch.
right side. And that one handled. Mountcastle takes it himself. One out in the second. Ian Happ up to hit. One down, base is empty. Liner, base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
0-0. We're 0 for 1 right
Carter
now.
goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Damn it, dude.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Man, we'll take the single, but
Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
not what I wanted.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes
Severino throws to first. Back in safe, really close.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
It seems like it.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Popped up. Seager.
And that's the end of the inning. All right.
So
Here we go.
2 outs, base is empty.
All right, my dude's got 58 pitches right now. Take that ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ooh, that was a good pitch. Again, we have
Instead
good
of letting the hitter
contact.
get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up,
but
slightly in.
we hit a foul ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs.
Man,
Here's
dude.
Josh Young.
The third baseman, number 6.
Right side. Carter sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Ian Happ stepping in for the Rangers. Right-hander kick steals.
All right,
And
we
that
got
one
that.
is lifted in the air. Carter under it. Squeezes
End of the
it.
8th inning. All
And
right.
that is the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Carter. 1 for 3.
Going up against Cole Wynn.
And first offering is fouled off.
Good fastball, man.
Line drive, come on. Dives for the bag, got him.
Double play? Oh, my.
Carter had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a...
Dude, who cares?
One down. Carter, the next
So
to hit
we're
for the
going up
Reds.
against Cody Bradford.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Oh, that was a bad swing.
0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate.
Yeah,
but
chase
he did
pitches
there.
all the time, dude.
We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Outside low, 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground.
God,
Stay away from
dude.
that big hole on the right side of the
Come
infield.
on.
Bradford with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Popped up. Wilson. Hauls it in for the out.
Dude, what the
That's a
hell?
frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
What?
Carter now in the
Come
box.
on, stop, man.
Comes up
Chill
empty
out.
with a swing there.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That one ripped. That's back there. And it is
Bye.
gone.
Bye-bye.
And that should quiet this home crowd. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 3-0.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Man at first, one away.
Oh,
Swing
man.
and a miss, strike one.
That was not good. All right, I'm looking for a sinker up.
Swing and a bouncer. Throws to first in time. Back in Arlington, here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his
All right, we
game,
got a
commanding his
3-0
pitches
lead.
all night long.
What's Dan going to pitch us? He's going to throw something low.
Carter
All right, for a
stands
high
in
slider.
here, leaves that one off the inside.
All right, wow, Dan just got hurt.
Now pitching.
Joe Boyle, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
1 ball. 1 strike.
All right, come on, Joe. Give me something.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Hat makes the play. 1 up, 1 down. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Weston Wilson stepping in for the Rangers. And here it comes. Ground ball right side. It squirts through.
Oh, I wouldn't do it. He
Throw into
is.
third. And he's out.
So stupid, man. Don't do that.
In this situation with a single to right field, the runner at first cannot try to make it to third. You've got to get back into this ball game, and every base runner counts.
All right, that's going to be it for this game. Looks like we're going to get this win.
Carter was a big contributor for them in the win. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Carter digs in now.
All right, we've got Nathan. Come on.
Carter
Ball
matched a
outside.
homer in
Yeah,
his
take
last
that ball,
game.
bro. Come
Runner
on
at
now.
second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Ball.
Good 2-0 count now.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And a swing
How
and a miss.
stupid, man.
This is one of those
2 balls,
situations
1
where the
strike.
pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
That's a base hit
Line drive,
RBI.
base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself
come on,
into a
dude.
good
Let me steal.
count. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner on the go.
Base
In the
stolen.
dirt. And there's no
Yeah.
throw. He's in there at second with a
Another
stolen
stolen
base.
base.
Ground ball,
Oh, we're going
and that's
home.
through the infield. Coming home. The throw in. Safe. And they
Good
lead by
job.
2.
Good job, man.
2 out, space is empty. And that's in for a strike.
A good cutter.
Strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that one hammered.
Oh.
Tavares ranging back on it. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. His second homer of this series, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in
was a
back-to-back
hit.
games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom
we got
falls
Hunter
out,
Green
at
at
least
the
to bring
mound,
it
too.
around belt level, but that one
I'll
just
take that.
stayed up, and with that kind of velocity.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. Third home run of the season, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-4.
Okay.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now.
They are feeling it, man. They're trying to avoid this sweep.
On the ground. And foul ball. Carter went deep in his most recent game. The pitch.
Ooh.
And there's a foul ball.
We hit the shit out of that too, man.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Gets a piece, and
No.
it stays 0-2.
We're trying to avoid
pretty
a
clear to
strikeout
me,
right
he's
there.
trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Damn,
Foul
dude, that
ball,
was a
it
good pitch
stays
too.
0-2.
That's a home
one
run.
is absolutely
That's a fucking
belted.
home run.
That's back. And it is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 6-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one,
Talking
Boog.
to
They're
the
clearly
NL
feeding off of
home
each
run
other at
champ.
the dish. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Line drive, that's a base hitting to right field.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Carter. He's already homered twice, the last one back of the 5th.
It seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
And that misses.
1 ball,
Ball 1.
no
All right,
strike.
Darius,
These
let's see
Reds,
what you got,
digging
buddy.
into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits.
There's a swing and a drive.
Oh,
And foul ball.
we
With all those
almost
extra
did
base
it
hits, it's easy to
again.
think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
All right, what is he going to throw to us? Got a feeling he's going low. He was.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Carter, certainly not the reason they lost this game.
We
Cracked
lost?
a pair of homers.
Oh my God, dude. All right, well, that's disappointing. I thought we were going to have that sweep on the Rangers, but apparently not. All right, we get to go against the Arizona Diamondbacks. And we've got Andrew Abbott on the mound. He's 2-0, okay, against Corbin Burns. He's 3-2. Don't really see any names I'm familiar with on the Diamondbacks right now. Huh. Maybe Encarnacion down there? Because I think he was on the Reds for a little bit, but I can't remember, to be honest with you.
And welcome in, everybody. Bottom of the first, and stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy.
All right, let's see what Jake's got. He's got a base hit.
That's a hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
We'll just say hit a double or better. Let's go for that high cutter.
Burns back to work. Carter leading things off. It takes a strike.
Dude,
Man,
I
that
feel
pitch
like I
was
should have
dotted.
swung at that.
So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Burns with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Oh my gosh,
Some
dude,
pitchers
that
can go out there
curveball
and
dropped
rip off
on me.
a month or two of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Oh shit.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
That one the other way. Base hit.
Bro, it's 3-0. Oh man.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Come on, dude. Stop swinging at shit.
Back.
Let's get it back.
The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin, on the ground, and foul ball.
He hung that perfectly, man. I just couldn't time it.
Swing and a ball driven pretty
Fly
well
out.
out towards left center. Squeezes it, 2 down. 1 out, bases empty.
Still got 4-0.
Oh, I
Take
think
that
the key,
ball,
if
finally.
he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing,
Right
and that
to
ball
him.
smashed on a line. McCarthy pulls it in on the run.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself.
Ooh, good
Balls it in to end
catch.
the inning. So they go quiet.
Good catch, man. Heck yeah.
Carter, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in this one.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
On the corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Oh
They're
my
down to their final
gosh.
strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The Reds down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Carter had a game to forget in the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
Dang it, man.
One down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte.
All right, we're going 3.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in the long ball threat, Carter.
Come on, pitch me something good,
Falk
man.
back to work.
That was
And
a good
that
sinker.
one fouled off.
All right, we're back to first in the NL in home runs. And
Swing
that's a line
high
out.
Fly ball right field. McCarthy settles under it. And there's one down. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And a base hit right there.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
And that's in for a strike.
That was a good pitch, man.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Oh, why
And
did I
that is out of
swing?
play.
I couldn't help it, man. I could not help it. Oh, good hit.
Line and a base hit into right. The throw in, but it's offline. The throw to second is offline.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That
You're
is
not
smoking. And
giving
these days
me
you
a
hear it all the
double for
time,
that?
But the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
So runner at second, 2 down.
Dude, that's
Digging
so
in,
messed
Junior
up.
Caminero. Runner takes off in the dirt, blocked. No throw, he steals third easily. Two outs. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Dang, we're doing good today. All right, Kevin Gossman. What are you going to throw
Gosman
to me, buddy?
back to work.
A good slider.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Reds putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted
that's
to
a
get to the
double.
starter early, get him out of the game before he set.
Drops
my God, that
for
might be a
hit.
triple.
He couldn't run it down. Into
Come
second
on,
easily
man.
with a leadoff
I don't have the
double.
speed.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way.
Just don't
Split
have
the
that
gap
speed,
and
man.
know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Runner breaks for third. That's ball 4. Throw to third.
We got it.
Save.
Pretty
We
easy walk
got
right
it.
there. Last pitch wasn't even
Come
much
on,
to think
Will.
about.
Give me
Will
something
Benson
good, dude.
getting ready to hit. A swing and a soft liner.
I'll take that, buddy.
That's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Next for Cincinnati, Carter.
9-0. Oh, what?
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, It's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
This one in the air. Shaw hauls it in, and there's one away. So
That
digging in, Carter.
What the fuck is going on?
Foul ground, first base side. And makes the grab. 2 down.
That was so shitty. Super shitty.
Carter was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited.
All right, well, we went 2 for 5 on that game. We had some stolen bases
Back
too,
here
which
in
was
the
nice.
desert, all set for the start of the inning.
To go
Now it's
against
the right
Eduardo
fielder, Carter.
Rodriguez. That's a good
In
hit.
the air, left field.
Oh,
Gurriel handles the chance.
Thought it was
There's
gonna
one
drop.
away. So 2 away with nobody on. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Jordan Lawler. Line drive, base hit, right field.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
at least it
He's
wasn't
doing
a
a nice job
strikeout.
of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pasquantino stands at second with 2 gone.
Come on,
1-1
dude.
is fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Oh, that was so
Ripped to
shitty.
short. Perdomo on to first. And they're happy to just ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Jordan Lawler. That's a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Oh,
And a foul
dude.
ball. 1 out, base is empty. And strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That's a good
And
hit.
that one hammered.
That's a
Carroll
good hit,
going
man.
back
But
on
that's
this one.
warning trap.
Pulls it in on the warning track. So up next, Carter.
Perfect
First
pitch.
offering is fouled
Right
off.
down the middle.
Pasquantino, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gotta have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Hey, that's a base hit.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the
We'll take
lead
it, right?
runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So now the DH spot, Junior Caminero. Lifted in the air, right field. Carroll makes the play, and that'll do it. 2 left. Carter with a mediocre showing in this one. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
It's
Well,
okay.
you'll never complain about getting a team.
That is okay, man. We'll get better. We'll get better. All right, we get to go against the Pirates next. All right. Okay, we got Clayton Kershaw going against Sean Sullivan. They have Cody Bellinger on the team. Huh. I want to know what my roster looks like for the Reds. Like, I feel like there's a ton of people missing.
Okay, all set to go. And here's the veteran outfielder, Cody Bellinger. Line drive. Reaching for it and
Good
breaks it in.
catch. Good catch, man.
Digging in, Carter.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one fouled off.
Dude.
2 on, 1 out.
That was a good pitch, too.
And that's strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Foul ball still 0-2.
We got lucky on that.
And that's down and away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Hey, base hit.
Get hurt.
Into the outfield, base hit. In comes the first run of the game as the Reds take the lead.
Good two-strike hitting right
Good
there.
job,
Boog. A
man.
bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blast.
Oh, that ball drilled back at the box and nailed the pitcher. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
We have
And now
Will
the
Benson.
hustle out to check on
Oh,
him.
no.
That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So they're all loaded up and ready to hit
Will
now for
Benson's
Cincinnati.
got a chance
Will
for a grand
Benson.
slam. We'll see what he does.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Really got himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Reese Hines, the next to hit.
Base hit.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Ah, dang it, man.
And first offering is fouled off.
That high slider
These
just
Reds
looks
doing
too
a great
nice.
job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not
Dude,
just the
fuck.
3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
So
Here's
shitty.
Joey Bart now.
We might be throwing home.
Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. In there safely.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. hang with them. I know the feeling.
Come on, man. Let's see what you got, dude.
Ball, that's off the
Well,
plate.
these Reds, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen
That
by
was a
accident.
good pitch.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. That to right. Laureano settles under it. He's there. He's got it. One down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
So 2 away with nobody on. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Key Brian Hayes. The Pirates down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Good job, man. Hey,
Carter,
we're
with a
tied
fair
for first
showing in
place
this
now.
win, had a single and an RBI.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's
we are tied for first place in our division. Telling you, we can pull
At the
this
plate
one
for
off.
Pittsburgh, Cody Bellinger. That's a base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he
Good job,
didn't
Cody.
give in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and
Ball
lifted into the outfield for the
skis.
base hit. Those always feel
Why is this
great.
not a boss's challenge?
Carter in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Oh,
Strike
no.
2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the
No
whole
ball,
field
two
right
strikes.
here.
Good pitch,
Definitely
dude.
pounding him away.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
The other way. Base hit.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive
Good
base
hit.
Base knock center field. Fitzgerald headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Sorry, Paul. We're coming back, buddy.
Next for Cincinnati, Junior Caminero. That one the other way.
Maybe not.
Horowitz steps on the bag, inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 men left straight. No outs. Runner at first. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Bellinger hammers one. Deep to right. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's ripping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy,
Nothing
you've
to
tightened
do.
up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Ripped
God,
out of line.
dude. We've hit them like back to back to the same freaking guy.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process.
Well, we got our ass
he did
kicked
everything
in that game.
right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to.
We should have known that was going to happen. It's Paul Skeens. Come on now.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And that's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
All right, Jared Jones.
Back to work.
Damn it, bro.
Swinging a foul out of play. Jones.
Too early.
He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
Almost there, man.
Hernandez snags it on the run. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Come on, Jared. Give me something, bro. That was a good
Fly
pitch.
ball pretty well struck right
But
field.
it's out.
Laureano going back. Just missed it.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Laureano comes up to hit. Laureano working through some struggles lately. The throw to third. And he's out. Cut down,
Good job,
and that
man.
ends the inning.
Well, the big no-no right there.
Good freaking job.
Man at first, one away.
Number 2.
Oh, no.
Swings and fouls.
Hung the shit out
Now
of
this
that.
team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball
Go
game.
three.
And a base hit. And now
Come
to
on,
aboard.
man. You're so fast. Go three.
In now for the Reds, Junior Caminero. Bounce to the right. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
All right. Bases loaded for my dude.
So bases all loaded up. And now the DH, Will Benson.
Come on, Will. Tie this game for us.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run is in. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really good swing right
job,
there. He
dude.
got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That one to first. Oh, what a stop. The throw. Nicely done for the out. And here is Carter. 1 for 3. And fouled off.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate.
Dang it,
Line
man.
drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Dang it, dude. Can't do it.
Now it's the shortstop, Willie Oliger. And a base hit right there.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do.
Man.
So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Now that sets up a huge at bat.
Damn it, I should have.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Dang it, I'm sorry.
Bottom of the ninth.
I knew I should have done that.
And tying run on second base. Sets him down looking. The Reds now down to their final out. And now Will Benson. Ball 4, he walked in. And that keeps things going.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
With the tying run and scoring position at the bottom of
Reese.
the ninth, Reese Hines, the next to hit for the Reds. Strzelecki is just 1 strike away. High grounder just inside the line, base hit. And they hold the tying run at third. They're up the stop sign even with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the
lost us
last
the game,
strike,
dude.
and he comes up with a hit to
I
keep
just
the
lost
game
us the game.
alive. It ain't over yet.
I'm so sorry, guys.
The winning run on second base. Swing and a soft liner out to left field. And he's got
sorry.
a ball game.
I
And
lost
the
us the
Pirates
game, man.
hold on to win a nail biter. Stranding the winning run on base.
That one's on me. I really messed that up. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. Dang it. Oh, all right. That was a good little 3 series. Had some wins, had some losses. So, got it. Man. I have not figured the Reds team out yet. So, but that is it for this episode. I appreciate you guys for watching. We'll be back soon. Until next time, though.